Hi, my name is Laura Carolina Noyes Ortuz, and today I'm going to share with you my final report. This is for the class Pedagogical Mediation in Language Learning. The students achieved the main objective of learning, but as I had to change of context, it was difficult for me to continue with the plan. For example, this is the first class that I have, and this is so different. It's literally a class. For me to continue the plan was difficult. However, I managed to learn a lot about the different type of support that we as teachers can find to give our English classes, and also how students can create learning autonomously and see the teacher as a support. The most significant change were two. On a personal level, to be able to find another perspective for the management of the classes, another way of campaigning, leaving aside the teacher as the protagonist. Like you can see here, we have two teachers, two protagonists, and on the students level, to find a way to create independence in them and to be an effective mediator of knowledge. For example, this is the second one that I have, the second environment that I have to teach. This is the laboratory, and this is the girl. I have to say hello, to let them enter in a different or separate some rooms. And at 3 minutes, past 3 minutes, I have to stay with her, as if she have any question. If she doesn't, I back to the principal room in Zoom, and if she have any question, I have to ask for the question and try to answer. The main reflection was the readaptation of the strategy or plan that you can see is so different, and also to be able to find that not every learning scenario is based on a theory class. You can see here I doesn't have the theoretical class. This is so different. But it can be more practical and with a less suffocating accompaniment. Like you can see, and I can say before, I am the accompanier of this girl, and I doesn't have to say, okay, we are going to do this or to do that. No, I am only the teacher that answers the question. I found difficult in the first moment in which the students arrived with questions, and I personally did not have something prepared or new to a specific topic in which they were. So having to generate a context and improvise on how to respond to the student is a difficult. For me, it's so difficult because I was not prepared for these unexpected situations, if not have control of everything or everything under control. And I could see that as teacher we have we have the need to have a plan that, although it works and it is essential, we do not tend to be willing to prepare for situations that may arise at any moment, and we must always be prepared for them. In the same way, I feel that personally I learned too much, but I will have like to have a more controlled context and knowledge, because having everything at random, I felt that I had no order, and that is was not giving the quality of response to the students and the way he or she deserve or wanted to. In this example, that is the laboratory, I have to stay with the girl, but we have so many difficulties because in one laboratory we can have one, two, so many students, but in different books or in different things. Not is the same that I am going to speak about the verb to be, and I have 10 students that is seeing learning about the verb to be. Here we have 10 students that have different pages of a book that is virtual or physical, and I have I don't know, sometimes I doesn't have any question to respond, but sometimes maybe a students tell me, okay teacher, I have a question about the page 20, and is what is a superlative, and I, okay, wait, I know the superlative, but okay, I'm going to try to answer the best way that you can learn to. And I changed to another Zoom room, and I have the opportunity to say, or the girl or boy tell me, teacher, I have a question about the book, and the page 40, and is what is the verb to be, and I, okay, that is different. or I don't know, another students give me another question about because I have to put the apostrophe after the s of before the s. That is the different because I don't understand. That is so different, and for that reason I want to be more controlled scenarios. But this is so excellent because the students only want the help if they need it, but they try to learn. They have the book physically and virtual environment. So I think that is so important to give the opportunity to the students to create her own knowledge and be only the mediator that can solve some problems, because I think that that is the way that adults and even the kids learn about the example and about the mistakes that they have. So I think that is a great way to learn to teach, but it's something new for me, and that is the more difficult thing that I have. I learned so much. I appreciate this space and this moment, and it's so different to see this virtual environment and to see the classes in a physical environment with a college, a school that have students talking about one thing, and in this case we have 10 students talking about so many things. Thank you, and that is all for my final report.